because I don't want no one to know or see or even think this is me. The guy you think is large and all of this, he's right next to you, homeless, sitting on a bench.
You are now watching the one and only Premium Culture Network. Life is lyrical. KRS breaks down being homeless, hiding his face when people started recognizing his music, meeting Scott LaRock, and much more. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want more of this content. This is Care from Life. Let's work.
When I hit about 16, I take 2 books with me, the Essene Gospel of Jesus the Christ and the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. Those 2 books and a change of pants. And I left home for good. And I lived on the streets of New York because I realized that the only way to really see God is to see God. And I was so crazy with God. I was like insane with the spiritual world. I still am. And insane with it. And I just left home. I wasn't abused. My mother, well, she did throw us out a few times of the house. But this one time, I left on my own, no doubt. I left to pursue God in particular, and to do that, you have to give yourself a near-death experience. Either you get it by accident, or you give it to yourself. And I kind of did it both ways because I didn't know I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to pursue God. So I just went in the street, and I said, whatever comes of me comes. This is a 16-year-old mind, whatever comes of me comes. And so here I am in the street, and every night are going off. I see people getting robbed, prostitution everywhere, crooked cops. Street, trying to fend for myself, stay out of everybody's way, smile, say hi, keep it moving. And I was like that for from 16 to easy 18. Easy like that. Then from 18 to 21, I'm off and on in the streets. Just group home, out of the group home, sleeping in Central Park in Manhattan. I go to a mission. I leave the mission. I'm on the E train, sleeping on the E train. I'm sleeping in the World Trade Center. The World Trade Center had a nice sleep spot. Sleep there. All the trains, rode the trains. Even as a graffiti writer, I wrote graffiti and slept on the trains. Even when I had South Bronx and Bridges Over, I was still homeless. So when South Bronx and Bridges Over was out, I was sleeping on the train. And South Bronx was out. And I would be sitting there like this. I'd be sitting there at the edge of the train like this, and sitting there like this. And people would have a boom box out. They blasting South Bronx. Yo, listen to this. And I'd be sitting right there. Because then there was no video, no magazine, nothing. You put out a record, no one knew who you was. So I'd be sitting right there, record, South Bronx. Many people tell me to stop. And I'm like this. I can't smile. I can't frown. I have to be completely just like this because I don't want no one to know or see or even think this is me. The guy you think is large and all of this, he's right next to you, homeless, sitting on a bench, riding the train back and forth, no money, no nothing. Sometimes I went to sleep, I woke up, and it'd be like $10 in my lap. Somebody threw me some money. I was that a bummy, and obviously I'm stinking, and it's just, and I'm in the train, but I got South Bronx out. And my social worker, my DJ, Scott LaRock, he's my social worker. Scott LaRock was never my DJ. Scott LaRock was my social worker who became the DJ for Boogie Down Productions. But he was a social worker, and he was the guy I used to go to get either welfare checks or tokens, this kind of, to get on the train and all of that.
If you grew up in this era, man, you know Chris absolutely changed the game. Boogie Down Productions. I was young when they came out. I had no idea. I don't think anybody had no idea that KRS was homeless, so that's even crazier. Salute R.I.P. Scott LaRock. Salute to one of the greats, KRS-One, man. This is Care from Life. Peace, love, lyrics.